That's Kenny Anderson, one of the legends, no joke, New York City point guards and basketball players, drafted number 2 overall by the New Jersey Nets at the time, and obviously played with the Celtics as well, a good run with them, and a number of other teams. I'm glad you're here because I'm trying to figure the Dallas Mavericks out. Yeah. Kyrie Irving, for my money, on the basketball court, at the height of his game, is one of the 25 best players I've ever seen play basketball. He's that good. But he's a knucklehead, too. And he goes to Dallas, and I'm trying to say to these guys, it's not going to work. A, because they don't play any defense. B, because it's a two-man show, and they're both ball-dominant guys. But it didn't work with KD, who's an easy guy to play with. It didn't work with him and Harden. It didn't work with Tatum and Brown and Smart. It didn't work with this guy and that guy. And I'm hoping you can shed some light on the Kyrie deal.
It worked with LeBron and Cleveland. They won the championship. So all these teams are trying to gather that motion up. Right. But, Dallas, with those two guys, one of the most potent offensive threats in the league for many years to come. They got to find that defensive balance with Dallas.
What is it about him that makes it so hard for him to just play basketball and do his thing?
I really don't know. His personal life and everything, he should just gravitate to just playing ball and then maybe off season do everthing,
Would you, back in the day, if you had a guy like that in your locker room, because you played with some great players, would you have been in a guy's ear? Would you have confronted a guy like that?
No, back then we wasn't doing that. We knew we just had to play basketball and shut up. But right now it's just open floor. If you're an athlete, you could just tell everyone about the difference in life. Besides playing basketball, and that's what he's all about right now. But he's a great player.
Yes.
He just got to find that fine tune of team. Team. Around him.
He's a lunatic is what he is. He's just a little crazy. I don't know. Listen, you're allowed to be crazy. It's not illegal to be crazy, but it's disappointing because it does affect legacy, and people don't think of you now as just a great basketball player. It's always great basketball player, but. Yeah. And that's a shame because he is a great basketball player who is also, and this is a story that's not told a lot about Kyrie Irving, he is one of the most charitable guys in the history of the NBA. Yeah. And he doesn't want any attention for it, meaning he does it for the right reason.
Yep, he does a lot of things in the charity, and nobody cares about that, all they care about all the negativity. And that's what that's what when you're a basketball player, you're high end like himself. Right. You gotta what's coming.
So
you gotta carry yourself.
Lakers win last night. No LeBron James, but he is working out, so it looks like he's in the lab. Yep. And he's gonna be coming back maybe sooner than later. They have the Houston Rockets tonight, which should be an easy dub, but no Anthony Davis. He's not allowed to play back-to-backs. Whoa. Is he going to get hurt playing basketball?
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. All these guys just not playing a lot of games, playing 50 games out of 72, and it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting in that he ain't playing tonight, and he didn't have to play much last night. They were up by 40 at one point last night, but they're still kind of on the outside looking in. They're a playing team right now, and I agree with what you said earlier. D'Angelo Russell now playing ball for them. They can shoot the three ball. Beasley was great last night. They made 18 threes. And if and when LeBron James comes back and he's healthy, I am with you 100% now. The Lakers are a team you don't want no part of.
Not the championship. He wants them to win a championship.
Come on,
playoff. They're gonna push a lot of teams. I wouldn't want to be one of them top 4 teams to play against
in the first round.
In the first round, no. To play against LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell.
See, so
you're basically saying because the top 4 teams, we automatically kind of assume like those are the teams that probably has the best shot to win a championship. You're saying You don't want the Lakers to have to play them. I'm saying it doesn't matter. They don't get them eventually.
Yeah, he got a point, but
if you're the Denver Nuggets, you don't
want
to
you do not.
No.
Even Sacramento, I like what Sacramento was doing. They're just young, kind of inexperienced. We don't know what they're going to look like in the postseason.
Exactly.
So you get them in a 7-game series against LeBron, AD, D. Russ, Beasley playing well. Like, it's going to be problematic.
Yes, definitely.
Which is why I think the real interesting thing, because 1 and 2 is locked up right now. Looks like it's going to be Denver and Memphis. But 3 to 6 is interesting.
Yes.
Because there's going to be some jockeying, and going into the last weekend of the regular season, do not be surprised if a certain team, I don't know which team it's going to be yet, decides to either go all out to try to get a different seed, or sits guys to try to get a different seed. The 4-5 might be a better matchup than the 6-3.
Correct.
And conversely, I might want to drop down from 4 or 5 to be 6 and play Sacramento in the first round, as opposed to being Golden State Phoenix first round, right? Golden State Phoenix first round.
Correct.
Now, if you're every other team out west,
Phoenix with
you
KD.
want Golden State Phoenix in the first round because you knock one of them out.
Yes.
But I will say this, even though the Suns lost again, and you see them right there, they're down to the 4th spot, which is what I'm talking about. Phoenix and Golden State right now is your first round matchup. I don't even think it matters till KD gets back.
Exactly.
Because as soon as Durant's on the court, they're not a 4 seed, they're a 1 seed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, definitely. With Durant, he sets the table. And,
is he the greatest offensive player in the league today for you?
Oh, yes.
Most unguardable guy in the league?
Yes, most unguardable.
Yeah. Were you a big smack talker?
No, I didn't talk too much.
No?
But, I had to listen to Gary Payton. That's my guy, but he talked a lot. It was some funny stuff he used to say. But he was the biggest.
He was the biggest trash talker?
Yeah, he was the biggest.
Did Jordan talk a lot of smack?
No, Jordan didn't talk too much.
Say he did.
You had to be quiet. You didn't want to start him because he would zero in on the game, and then he'd be in trouble.
So everyone kept their mouth tight when it came to Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan,
right. Except for Gary Payton.
Yeah, Gary Payton talked to everybody.
Gary talked today. Today he talked.
Yeah, he talked. Yeah, he was funny, man. He's funny.
Hey there. Thank you so much for watching The Carton Show. You can subscribe right here to get all the latest bits and segments from the show. And by the way, while you're at it, we have a lot of great shows on FS1, so check them out too.